Cafe and the Synergy Collaborative, and we've got a great topic. One of my passions is moving the online chatter into real-life activity, and we've got a social media expert that's going to help share how to get real human engagement so we can be social again. So who we got? We got Preston. He's my friend and partner from Honduras. And then Guy, he's our extra that stood in just to fill an extra square from Seattle. And Mike,
hey.
So if you want, you can pitch your company a little bit, or just let us know who you are, what you do. You live in Boston, is it?
Yeah, Boston, Mass. I've been a social media strategist for about 10 years now. Started with MySpace way back in the day. Built a website called reviewartist.com. Grew it just using MySpace, and it was a couple million visitors a month for about 6 months, and then I sold it. And I've been a social media strategist, really helping businesses understand that social is complex, that it takes time, that it takes hard work, it takes patience, it takes empathy, and I really want businesses to understand that you really can sell things, but you got to be patient, you got to wait for it.
Yeah,
and
that's cool. I like the what you're doing, because I don't hear it a lot. I hear a lot of people saying they're a social media expert and they can get you a lot of tweets and get you a lot of likes and friends and all this stuff. But you're one of the few people I've heard talk about moving it into real business.
Yeah.
Because likes don't pay the bills.
No, they don't. They think they do, but it's really a problem. It really is. And there's kind of a movement behind this is how likes don't equal revenue. And the overall thing that I've found with other experts, and the reason why I don't call myself an expert is because it's 100% subjective. What makes somebody an expert? And it's really, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, more as I'm trying to lower the gate of saying, listen, I don't know if I'm an expert, but I'm definitely a strategist. And I don't know everything, but I certainly know that it's all about the end goal. It's not about top line, numbers. It's about engagement. It's about fulfilling customer service and listening to your customers, and that kumbaya of social media. That's what it really is. It's really the long game. It's not the short game. It's not the short numbers. It's not the short cash that you can collect. Sure, there's lots of tactics and quick turnarounds that people do, but it's not going to last. It's all about legacy.
So I commend you again for the stepping off of the expert panel, because if anybody's an expert today, they weren't yesterday and they're not going to be tomorrow, because social media is changing in real time. So being a strategist and understanding how things are going to be moving, that's very admirable. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm glad.
Earlier, you were talking about it's about storytelling, and I agree with you 100%. When people get to know, like, trust, and respect you with the story that you're telling, they're more apt to listen to what you have to say and then maybe buy your product, right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think especially small businesses, I think an overarching problem is businesses are so far behind, we're talking on Blab, right? This isn't that, old. It's really new. For businesses to be on Blab, it's going to take them 10 years. Businesses a lot of small businesses, even medium-sized businesses, are still on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and those are all great. But what they need to understand is speed is of the essence. Mm-hmm. They got to move quick. They got to be agile. And the most important thing I can say is they need to market like it's 2015. They have to market in the year that we actually live in. Right. Because if you're marketing like 2009 on Twitter and trying to, you gained a few followers, it's really going to take you a lot longer to really get some success from that. And the storytelling aspect is this right now, we're telling a story, right? We're telling a story of me, of you, of all of us. And we're telling the story of how social is changing. And, you're going to record this, you're going to share this with all of your followers. And that kind of storytelling is what we need to, what businesses need to focus on right now.
But I think a lot of businesses end up looking at this social media thing and they get all confused trying to understand it when the reality is they just have to use it. Like as an example, this platform right now, you could have the president or CEO in the one square. You could have the marketing, sales and marketing department in another square. You could have the PR area in another square and customer service in the other square. And you could actually have a meeting of why our company is so wonderful and how we harmoniously work together. And you could then repurpose this and publicize it out to the world. Mm-hmm. And it's not that hard. It's a click of the button.
No. And let's take it one step further. You could actually have your followers, right? The people who actually like your company, help support new ideas, fix problems, and this could be all public and actually help the company regain some brand awareness, some success, listen to your followers, even have them on video and tell them their story about how their company, helped them through their life, or whatever that success.
So you could do real-time testimonials and things like that, and then the other people up there can tell a little bird with the little thing over here to publicize it out to their friends and their followers.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I have a question for you, Mike, really quick, because I always like to talk to experienced social media people. What is your favorite social media platform?
Ooh, oh man, this is a $1 million question. Ready? Yep. It's probably not what you think it is. It's actually Twitter. The reason why I like Twitter is really because of the one-on-one engagement. If you go look at my Twitter feed, and I'm not trying to sell myself, but if you go look at it, I have more engagements than tweets. Mm-hmm. And my engagements aren't just text, and it's not just a photo. It's actually a video response. So anytime someone engages me or someone wants to tweet about, social media, and I respond with video to really get deep and connect with them, to say, listen, they took 30 seconds or 6 seconds to turn on their camera, make a personalized response back to me, and give me a little feeling. Let me connect with that person. Who is Mike Koshko? So that aspect, that's the number one reason why I love Twitter, and that's my number one platform right now. I mean, Blab is pretty great, I have to say.
Well, it brings the relationship in quicker too. I think using Blab and using Twitter, because I've noticed that too. Is I got a lot of followers now, and I'm just kind of starting my new account because I've had other accounts on Twitter, but I could never really follow the conversation. So this is just helpful. And what you're saying, you're not the only one doing that. I've heard 3 other people say that. But it only works, it looks like, on iOS or some types of phones, because it doesn't work on my tablet, which I was really upset with. And so both Brad and I said, well, what can we do? Well, he was going to do it through Instagram and then send it. But I can't even do it on Instagram. It totally distorts my whole thing. My tablet, it's a good tablet, but it doesn't work on it. So I love that idea, though.
That makes a lot of sense that Twitter is in real time, so you're actually having real human interaction. Yeah. And I think that's what makes the difference, because like just the other day I had someone get on here. They saw me, I was on Facebook, and they saw that I was on here, and they commented, and we were having a conversation, and then all of a sudden he was gone. I'm thinking, you still there? Hello? And then 5 minutes later, oh, hi, sorry, I was busy.
He just walked away. I'm telling you.
Yep. Just a point about the iOS thing. So have you tried desktop with a webcam?
No, I haven't tried desktop with webcam. I should try that.
So just food for thought.
Because it's
try the desktop with the webcam. I mean,
you're just replying. You're just replying to that follow, right?
Yeah. Follow. I reply to favorites, retweets. Anyone who has a conversation or has engaged me, or if there's talking about social media and I want to engage in that conversation, that's how I go really deep and kind of differentiate myself, right? Because there are a few people latching on to the tactic, but it takes a lot of time. You got to flip around the camera. You can't just text and walk. You have to do it with video, record yourself, attach it. It's just it's going the extra mile. What I was saying actually last night in the Blab, it's just going the extra mile, just almost guilting people so much that they're like, I have to figure out who this guy is, and let me go to his website, and let me go. It's just making them feel so good about themselves that next time when I ask them a favor or ask them, hey, can you check out my website, or you should check out my book that I wrote, that they'll actually purchase it, right? So it's just making them feel so good about themselves that they can't help themselves but be so curious to take that next call to action.
No, that's a good idea too. Guy had a question. He had his.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I just typed it in chat. I wasn't even thinking. You were saying you had trouble with videos, Preston.
Yeah.
One of the things I found, and I got this from Eileen, the lady that's on here all the time, Screencast-O-Matic. Okay. Explore that, see if it's available on your platform.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't like to make these things too long and take people's valuable commodity of time, so I'm going to shut this off. So I appreciate everybody that's watching there now, and the people that are watching as I record this and put it out to the universe. And Mike, very cool. I like that you're bringing this social back into humanity.
Thank you. I honestly hope. I know it's going to come to that. It's going to come to storytelling and doing, going the extra mile. It eventually will. Just because there's so much noise and competition. So, I hope this is a start of a big movement of people just, going the extra mile. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, this is MagicBrad with the Synergy Cafe and Synergy Collaborative. Thank you, Preston. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Guy, for standing in. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your day.
All right. You too.
All right.
See you later.
You.